lordy at the lip products that I had to talk about in this video, because going back and forth with these, I'm holding this one upside down. Hey y'all, it's Hannah and welcome back to my channel, or hi, hello if you're new here. If you're new here, I would absolutely love it if you will click that subscribe button down below, kind of be a part of my Hannah Corns. I post and upload new videos every Thursdays and Saturdays at 9:45 a.m. Eastern Times. And today, I'm going to be showing you all my beauty favorites for 2019. I cannot believe that we are almost over officially as of this week with 2019. That is literally insane. So I'm going to be showing y'all some of the beauty products that I have been loving this year. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get around into my favorites. Alright, let's start things off with eyeshadow, and let's start out with a collaboration that I know a lot of people really loved, myself included. This is the Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson collaboration. This is just their mini controversy palette. This retails for $28, and you can pick this up off of Jeffree Star's website, Beauty Wish, Beauty Bay, or Morphe.com. And this is what it looks like. It has gorgeous eyeshadows in here. I believe, yes, there is 9 shadows in this palette. I love the versatility of this palette, which is why I got it. I gravitated more towards this one than I did the big one, because the big one just really didn't speak to me, and this one did. I'm not saying that the big one wasn't pretty. It's just that this one I really liked, because I like my neutrals, but then I also love my pops of color. And when I do reach for pops of color day to day, I do reach for like blues and purples. I feel like it just looks really pretty with my brown eyes. So I really love this palette. It's very, very pigmented, very easy to blend out. I was really impressed. This was my very first Jeffree Star eyeshadow palette, and I can guarantee y'all it would not be my last. Alright, let's talk about some really good affordable eyeshadow palettes. These are from Makeup Revolution. This is just their reloaded palettes. Now, I don't think that these came out this year, but I did discover them this year. The very first one that I got was the one that's in the shade Velvet Rose, and this is just what it looks like. It has a bunch of really pretty warm tone neutral shadows in this palette, which is perfect for everyday wear. Now, this was a birthday gift from one of my cousins earlier this year, back in February. And I really like this palette. It has 15 shadows, and they're only like $6 or $7, maybe $8 at Ulta, which really is not bad at all. They're very smooth, they're very creamy, they're very buttery, they're very blendable. So that's really impressive. Their mattes are like just so soft and just so pigmented. I know that before I owned this palette, I said that Profusion did the best mattes at the drugstore. I actually take that back. Makeup Revolution just takes the cake. They are just incredible shadows to work with. So I absolutely love them. Again, this one was Velvet Rose. And then the other one that I have is just the one in the shade Visionary. This one is a more cool tone palette, and I did reach for this one more in the summer/springtime. I can't really remember when I received this palette, but I did get this palette from a lady from a makeup group from Facebook. I became friends with her, like actually friends with her on Facebook. She was giving away a couple palettes that she had never used before, and I saw this one, and I was like, I really, really want that Makeup Revolution palette if you still have it. And she was so sweet enough to send it to me, so I was really ecstatic about it. And this is just what it looks like. Now, these pressed like glitters in these palettes and these shimmers are just so beautiful, especially the shimmers. Like, they are just so glittery and just shimmery, and they are just, I just love them. They really work well if you wet the brush first, like if you lightly dampen the brush first, like that pigment, holy cow. So, if you're in the market for a really good, affordable eyeshadow palette and you don't have a lot of money to spend, definitely recommend these from Makeup Revolution. Definitely give them a try. I promise you, you will not regret it. Let's keep in the trend of affordable makeup products, shall we? And let's talk about the Maybelline City Mini eyeshadow palettes. Again, this is kind of something that I discovered this year. Well, I discovered this one late last year. And this one is in the shade Blush Avenue. This is just a really pretty blush toned palette. I really enjoy this in the fall and more so in the winter months. It is just really, really pretty. They are very, very pigmented. Maybelline used to have the worst shadows at the drugstore, and they totally upped their brand and just redid everything, and these shadows are so pigmented. I love them. So definitely recommend Blush Avenues if you're a big kind of warm tone, kind of peachy gal like me. You're definitely going to love that one. If you're more on the cool tone spectrum, I definitely recommend Graffiti Pop. I love this one as well. And they're both incredible for everyday wear as well. And Graffiti Pop I really like because, again, it kind of has, you know, those two little fun pops of color that I love. But then it's also got some really pretty cool tone neutrals in the palette as well. The only shadow that has really given me a bit in this one is that kind of taupey glittery shade right there. It is very chunky. It's very hard to work with. Even if you damp the brush, it's still really hard to work with. So I don't really know what's up with that one. But the other shades in this palette are incredible. So again, if you're in the market for some really good affordable shadows and you just kind of want another option besides the Makeup Revolution one, I definitely recommend checking out the City Mini palettes. Again, I think that these are only like $6 or $7, so they're not really that expensive at all. Alright, let's talk about a mascara favorite for 2019. I have been really enjoying the Believe Beauty Extended Lash Lengthening Mascara. This retails for $4 and you can pick this up at Dollar General. Believe Beauty is Dollar General's kind of like new brand for makeup, and I discovered this brand through Paige Coran, and then I watched Jeffree Star do his review on Believe Beauty, and I just had to go check it out after watching both of them do those reviews because I was just really intrigued, especially after Paige Coran said that she really liked this mascara, and I can see why. This does an incredible job at really lengthening your lashes. I'm not wearing it today. I'm wearing something else that I decided to try out, but I really like the brush because it is flat, which is really weird and very unique. And I really like the bristles on here as well. I like the flexibility of the wand. It makes getting all of your lashes really easily. I really like the effect that it gives on my bottom lashes. I do have a little bit of issues with my bottom lashes because my bottom lashes are just so tiny. So this really does a great job at umping up my little lower lashes. I really like this mascara. It is a little bit of a more wet formula, and when you first get it, it's kind of a little tricky to work with, but it's one of those mascaras that once it kind of starts to dry out a little bit, it gets better. Alright, next up I have an eyebrow product. This is the e.l.f. Eyebrow Pencil, and this is in the shade medium brown, and this is just what it looks like. This is just e.l.f.'s little double-ended eyebrow pencil, and this retails for only $2 at Walmart or Target. So here is the actual pencil. I just picked up a newer one today, so the tip of the pencil is typically pointed, but as you start using, unfortunately, that tip does go away and it does flatten out. But I love how easy it is to make soft hair-like strokes with this pencil. It just makes your eyebrows just look so pretty and just so natural. I absolutely just love it. And then this is the spoolie side. Again, I really like the fact that it does look natural, but I also really like the affordability of this pencil as well because I go through eyebrow pencils like crazy. So I really like the fact that it is $2 because I do stock up quite often on these eyebrow pencils. I really like the fact that it is a very stiff pencil to work with. It's not overly waxy and it's not overly creamy and soft. It is just the right amount of stiffness to just really work with and take your time with. So if you're in the market again for a really good eyebrow pencil, I definitely recommend checking out this one from e.l.f. I know e.l.f. is one of those brands that can kind of be hit or miss, and this is definitely a very big hit for me. Certainly not least for the eyes, I have some false lashes to talk about. So earlier in the summertime, Ian Lashes actually contacted me on Instagram, and they seen a bunch of my makeup looks, and I guess they watched a little bit of my tutorials here on YouTube, and they were just like, we love you, you seem really sweet, you do an incredible job with your makeup, we want to send you some lashes, and they did, and I was so excited about these. These were like expensive. These are $22, but I'm going to be honest with y'all, they're very worth it because they're very good quality eyelashes, and that is just what they look like. I have a style Nalia, and these are very dramatic, but and very bold, but they're kind of natural enough where like you can wear them for day to day. I have worn these out in public a time or two and they look really, really pretty. I actually wore these in at my cousin's wedding earlier this year. I love the little rose gold compact that they do come in, because when you do get done using the lashes, you can totally reuse the compact and keep it in your purse or something. That's what I intend to do with mine. I know that Eyelashes would love you guys' support, and would love probably for y'all to go and purchase some eyelashes from them. So if you would like to do so, I'll have a link down below in the description box. If I can remember this, I'll make myself remember this, to put the link to the website down in the description box below, so y'all can go and purchase some lashes if you want to. I'm not an affiliate with them or anything like that, so I don't make any money myself if you purchase lashes from them, but I just really want to help them grow and help spread some love. So if you would like to check out some really good lashes, again, just go check them out and give them some love. A blush favorite for 2019 has to be my Lovely Cookie blusher from my Japanese subscription box that I got the opportunity to review earlier in the summertime. I love this blush. This is in the shade Pink Grapefruit Jelly, and this is just a really pretty matte pink blush. Now, again, this is a very, very pigmented blush because, as we all know, Korean and Japanese women, they really love their blushed cheeks. So this is super pigmented, and if you don't use a light hand with this, you'll look like a clown. Trust me, I know. So really just go in with a very, very light hand with this, but it is so beautiful and just so natural looking on the cheeks once you do get it all blended out. I'm wearing it today. I love it. It's my go-to everyday blush, so highly recommend this. I know it's not accessible essentially here in America, and I really don't know the name of the company that makes this. I've tried to Google Lovely Cookie blusher and nothing really comes up. Either cookies come up or like the history of how blush was made comes up. Nothing comes up for just this blush. So it's very, very tricky to find, I know, but trust me, if you find it, it definitely is worth checking out. Hello, my name is Hannah, and I am so undecisive that I had to put both of these highlighters in this video because I've been going back and forth with these all year long. So let's talk about them. Let's start out with this one. This one is the Becca Shimmery Skin Perfector in the shade Champagne Pop, and I absolutely love this highlight. It is a gorgeous peachy champagne toned highlighter, and it honestly is just how the name describes it. It's champagne pop. It just pops on your cheekbones, and it is just a beautiful, glowy, stunning, just out of this world highlight. Now, I unfortunately cannot hold mine up in front of the camera for y'all because mine is shattered. That's the one downfall to these Becca Shimmery Skin Perfectors, is that they are so soft that they literally break at just the drop of a hat. It doesn't matter what you do to these highlighters. It doesn't matter whether or not you drop it or not. It breaks, and that's really annoying. Another downfall to this too is that the full size is like $40-something. I'm sorry, I can't justify paying $40-something for a highlighter. I'll go in the $20 range, but I just cannot justify $40-something. So that's a big con as well. But it is a very, very gorgeous highlighter, and I definitely recommend checking out the mini. Plus, too, if you're like me, you probably don't even wear highlighter on an everyday basis. So, I mean, you're not going to go through it as quickly. So, you're really going to get your money's worth out of it. And that one is so intense that you just need to use just a tiny little bit of it. Next up, I have a very affordable option if you do not want to pay the Becca Shimmery Skin Perfector price. This is only $5. This is from Wet n Wild, and this is their Mega Glow Highlighter in the shade Blossom Glow. I love this highlighter. It's so pretty. It is kind of like a soft, pearlescent highlighter. It's kind of white, but then it's got like a really pretty pinky light purple shift to it, but it's still very beautiful and very, very wearable. It does have kind of tiny little chunks of glitter in it, so if you're not a glittery person, again, this highlighter is not for you, but it is a very, very gorgeous blinding highlight, especially on fair skin like Muwa here. So if you're in the market for a really good, glowy, out of this world highlight, but again, you just cannot justify paying, you know, the Becca price. I totally get that. Check this one out. It's only $5, and you can pick this up at Target or Walmart. Lordy, at the lip products that I had to talk about in this video. We've got a lot, so let's go through this very quickly. As y'all know, I love my lip products. I feel like we all have our thing with makeup, and mine is lip products and highlighters. But anyway, let's begin. So for this little lip gloss right here, this is a floral lip gloss. This is from Makeup Geek. I picked this up during their Memorial Day sale. As we all know, next year Makeup Geek is going to be relaunching and rebranding their line, and they're getting rid of a bunch of their old stuff. And I've never tried anything from Makeup Geek. I really saw this, and I just really wanted to try this, so I decided to pick it up. This is in the shade VIP. This is a gorgeous bronzy lip gloss. I love it. It is just so metallic and so pretty. It has a silver shift to it, which I just love. I love this lip gloss on my skin tone. I just think it is just a gorgeous color. And Marlena, the owner of Makeup Geek, just announced that her and her husband are going to be expecting a baby next year, and I just could not be more thrilled for them, because she has been posting about that a little bit on her social media, that they've been having a little bit of fertility problems. So I'm very happy that she is going to be expecting a little one, and that is just incredible. Next up, this actually was a limited edition item, and I'm not really sure if this is even still available now, or even if this did come out this year, but I did find this at Walmart in the clearance section, and I'm wearing it on my lips right now, so I just thought I would mention it, because ever since then I have been using this nonstop. This is the L'Oreal Gold Addiction lipstick in the shade Nude Gold, and this is just what it looks like. It is a really pretty nude lipstick with a gold metallic sheen, and I just love it. Like, look at it. It is just so pretty. It's so smooth and so cream and very moisturizing on the lips. I don't really remember seeing anybody review this whole Gold Addiction line from L'Oreal, or maybe they did and I just missed it. I don't know. But they had a lot of products in that discount bin, so maybe this launch didn't really go that great for L'Oreal. I don't know. But if you did try something from that launch and it didn't go great, I definitely recommend checking out this lipstick, especially in this shade, because it's just a really gorgeous color, and I just absolutely love that color. And then, of course, y'all know I'm going to be talking about my butter glosses from NYX. This is like my favorite thing ever at the drugstore. I love these things. If you just need one item to pick up from the drugstore, I really recommend checking out the NYX butter glosses. You're not going to regret it. They're very smooth, they're very creamy, they're very moisturizing on the lips. I have the shade Angel Food Cake and the shade, how do you say this? Creme Brulee, and this is just a really pretty nudie pink color, and this is just a really pretty mauve berry toned gloss, so I really love those. Those are my absolute favorite. And then last but certainly not least, this is my signature red lip, and I just thought I would include this in this video because I have been wearing this especially during the holiday time, and ever since I picked this up in the fall. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Catsuit liquid lipstick in the shade Missy and Fierce, and this is just a really gorgeous red color. Now, it does dry down fully matte, and it is a very drying liquid lipstick, but I promise you it is so gorgeous and just so intensely pigmented. One swipe and you're done. I really like this color, and I think that y'all need this in your life. So, with that being said, that is everything that I have been loving beauty-wise for 2019. I really hope that you all did enjoy this video. Give this a big thumbs up down below, and let me know down in the comments what was your beauty favorites for 2019, because I would absolutely love to know. So, until next time, I will see you all in my next video really soon. Bye, my little unicorn.